Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a tag video for you. It feels like forever since I've done one. I think it was, well, it might have been like a Christmassy one, or it might even be further back than that, to be honest. And I felt like doing a tag for you because I just felt like sort of sitting in. It's kind of like obviously a talking video with you, and I really wanted to do one. And I was looking back at my like old videos, sort of looking back to maybe a year ago, and I did the 50 facts about me tags. So even though I've already given you 50 facts about me, I thought I would do the get to know me tag. And there's only 25 questions which I've got on my phone. And I haven't really looked at them. I've seen a couple of videos, but like quite a while ago. And I know this tag has been going for quite a long time. But yeah, I thought I would do this tag video for you so you can get to know me a little bit better. So question 1, do you have a middle name? I don't have a middle name. I always used to want one, but now I actually don't mind not having one. Question 2, what was your favourite subject in school? Now, my favourite subject in school was most likely to be geography, and it was mainly only when there was the focus on things like earthquakes and volcanoes, different types of weather. I was never really into when it started to go to kind of urban and rural and traffic congestion. All of that I kind of lost interest, but I wanted to be a meteorologist at one point, but I was never very good at sort of science and maths and stuff to be able to go into that field. I don't even know if maths would be needed for that, but I really am fascinated by kind of the earth with like the tectonic plates and volcanoes and kind of extreme weather. I'm sort of fascinated by it a little bit. So yeah, so I would have said geography until it went on to that kind of stuff to do with traffic, which I found really boring. What's your favourite drink? It doesn't say it has to be an alcoholic drink because obviously I don't drink alcohol, but I absolutely love iced tea. Like proper lovely peach or lemon iced tea I think is just amazing. And if I'm in America though, I prefer to have like pink lemonade or like strawberry or raspberry lemonade or something, because we just don't do it the same here, and it just doesn't taste anywhere near as good. So that's my favourite drink when I'm out there, and I just drink loads of it. But here it's definitely iced tea. What's your favourite song at the moment? My favourite song at the moment, what have I got on my iTunes? Because I've got a few things that I'm playing at the moment. Let's have a look at recently added. Oh, okay. I really love London Grammar Hey Now, but the Dot Major remix. And I think it came off like an advert. Anyway, number 5. What would you name your children? Okay, so most people hate all the names that I'm gonna say. A lot of people are like, you're British, but they sound really American, but I don't care. I think they're nice names. And I always imagined that if I'd had 5, I'm not planning on having 5 children, but if I did and I had like 3 boys and 2 girls, so the girls would be Summer and Eden. And I'm always nervous to say this because I know how much people are like, oh, they're awful names, but I don't think they're awful. I think they're pretty names. And then for the boys, I'd like Brody, Chase and Talon, which a lot of people are like, isn't that like an eagle's kind of claw? Yes, it is, but I really like them. Dan isn't really into them. He likes Summer and Brody. He said, yeah, that's fine. But he said, we sound American. I think, yeah, I don't care. I really like those names. I don't care whether they sound American or British, or I wouldn't even care if certain names sounded like Egyptian, or they sounded German or French names. Like, it doesn't matter. I think if it's a nice sounding name, that's all I really care about. Anyway, number 6, do you participate in any sports? I don't currently. I used to, but I don't anymore. What's your favourite book? My favourite book I've really enjoyed and read really quickly was a Shirley MacLaine book. Over all that, I really enjoyed that book. And I know some people don't really like her, but I actually found there was a lot of sections in that book that I found quite inspirational, and I was like, I totally agreed with her and related to her. So yeah, I really liked that. I really liked that one. My favourite all-time book, that's quite hard. I've got one that I'm reluctant to say on camera, because a lot of people give me a hell of a lot of stick about it, so I'm not going to say that one. But yeah, the Shirley MacLaine one. Number 8, what's your favourite colour? Now, I don't really have a favourite colour. I have colours that I really like, that I'm drawn to. I mean, I love really, really soft colours. Like, oh, I was gonna, look at my sad little tulips, kind of off topic, but I've just noticed they've like, oh, they've had their day, guys, I think. Anyway, I really like sort of pastel-y and pale colours. So I love like soft blues, really soft kind of peaches and pale pinks and white, and yeah, I love all those kind of tones, which is probably really like common right now, it's really popular, but I do really like them. And also I think it's like I have favourite colours for different things, so I wouldn't want like a pale kind of peachy coloured car, I have a pale blue car, but yeah, so I think it's relevant to, you have favourite colours for different things, but yeah. What's your favourite animal? My favourite animal is a ring-tailed lemur. I think they're so cute. What's your favourite perfume? My favourite perfume would probably be Nina Ricci Fantasy 2012 Summer Limited Edition. I know that's like really random, but I absolutely love that perfume, which is obviously really hard to get hold of now because it was limited edition, but I loved it and I thought the bottle was so pretty. What's your favourite holiday? It has to be when I went to LA and Vegas and Yosemite for like, I did a month-long trip. That was absolutely incredible. Dan had a great time. Have you graduated from high school? Yes. Have you been out of the country? Yes. That's a funny question to put after what's your favourite holiday? Well, I suppose you could have gone on holiday in your country. Do you speak any other languages? I don't. Do you have any siblings? I don't. I'm an only child, which when I was little I used to call myself a lonely child. I wasn't lonely, but that's just what I thought it was called. What's your favourite store? My favourite store? Oh, that's really hard. My favourite store for clothes would probably be, I'm trying to think in general, the majority of the time that I'm like, I go through phases with some places, like I kind of go through phases with Zara and with like ASOS, but I would probably say New Look, mainly just for their prices and because they're really good with like their trends, and yeah, so probably New Look. What's your favourite restaurant? Now I love Nando's, I absolutely love Nando's and I don't get to eat there enough. Other than that, I'd maybe say TGI's, but I haven't eaten there in like over a year, it's got to be. I think Dan and I need to go to TGI Fridays, mainly just because I love the Jack Daniels like prawns. Oh, I just think they're so good with an apple slushie with extra cherries is so good, guys. Do you like school? Okay, well I'm not in school anymore. When I was actually in school, no I didn't really. I didn't have a bad experience, I just didn't really enjoy it, and I couldn't wait to finish. College, I enjoyed a hell of a lot more, but I still felt like I didn't get on with all of my lecturers, so it just, I thought it was going to be a bit more independent than it was. And then when I went to uni, I did really enjoy uni until I got to my 3rd year and I found it so stressful, but I preferred the education once I got out of school. So college and uni was definitely more for me. You had a bit more freedom, more independence, and that suits my personality a lot more. So you just got to get through school to get to those. Who are some of your favourite YouTubers? Oh, oh my god. Okay, Fleur de Force by a mile. Like, I absolutely love watching her videos and I relate to her so much. Like when she says she's got normal to dry skin, hair colours like really similar, our birthdays are super close, and I think we're the same age as well, so I do kind of really relate to her about a lot of different things. And she like she went to uni and she didn't always have the best experience and all this kind of stuff, but definitely Fleur. I really like Style by Danny, who I've collaborated with before, who, if you guys haven't seen my collaboration video with her, then I can have that link down below. It was a Christmas one though, so you might not want to watch that now. What else? Who else? I really like In The Fro, I think she's really good. Victoria. I like That's Heart. Oh, they're all quite big ones really. I'm trying to think of my real favourite, who I get really excited about to watch. I do really like Alexandra Garza. I think she's just moved house and she's definitely become one of my like favourite YouTubers, and she's so beautiful. But anyway, yeah. What's your favourite movie? So for a really long time, my favourite movie, but I'm going to say it's like, because there's 3 of them in one, was Lord of the Rings. I absolutely loved Lord of the Rings. And then I've kind of, as I've got older, I haven't really got a favourite. I have movies I really enjoy watching, but I would say Lord of the Rings for the longest time. Maybe a good like 5 or 6 years. There was no other movie that would beat it for me. But there are so many amazing movies. I really liked The Last X-Men, and I love things like Valentine's Day and New Year's Day. I love the movies where lots of stories cross over. They're good ones. So yeah. And I liked the Lorax as well for like an animation, and Frozen. Oh my god, how could I forget Frozen? And I love Frozen as well. That's more than one movie. What are some of your favourite TV shows? So at the moment, I'm watching Revenge, The 100, Pretty Little Liars. I think that's about it that I'm watching. I'm not watching it at the moment because it's not come to the UK yet, which is really frustrating. I love Nashville so much. I loved Brothers and Sisters, but that stopped like a long time ago, but I absolutely love it. And it's one of those programs that I'm watching on like catch up quite a lot. Well, not catch up, but like, so you can like watch box sets on Sky, and I'm absolutely loving watching Brothers and Sisters again. Oh, Charmed, I know that's finished. I do like watching the Kardashians. I'm not so much of a reality TV fan as I used to be. I used to like, I was obsessed with like The Hills and the Kardashians, Made in Chelsea. There's like loads, whereas now it does feel too staged. I know it sounds silly because it's, you know, people say, well, it's always been slightly scripted, but it feels even more now than it has ever before. But I still love the Kardashians, so yeah. PC or Mac? Mac, absolutely. What phone do you have? As of at the moment, today I have my iPhone 5, but I've ordered my iPhone 6 and it's coming on Monday, which I'm so excited about because I've already bought loads of cases for it. And I will do a what's on my iPhone and like case collection like I did last time for when I got this. But I'm super excited about it coming, and it should be coming Monday. But yeah, so currently I have an iPhone 5, which is the 16 gig in white. How tall are you? I'm 5'6", and any pets? Which is question number 25. I don't have any pets, which breaks my heart because I'm a huge animal lover, to the point it can be quite annoying. But I did have pets. I had 2 cats, Josie and Oscar, and Josie I got when I was 3, and she was 21 and a half when we had to put her down because she had stomach cancer. And then Oscar, we had to put down, I think he was about 12 and a half, and he also had stomach cancer, and we had to put him down, and we got him like something like 5 or 6 years after we'd got Josie. So I miss them terribly. I feel like a house doesn't feel like a home without having pets because I was 3 when we got Josie. So I was always sort of I was brought up with animals around the house. So I do miss having an animal to like snuggle up with, but I don't think it's fair for me and Dan to have one where we live right now. It's not big enough, and having cats where we lived quite sort of, not in the country, but we had a lot of like forest quite near us when I lived back with my parents, and they had the freedom to run around in the summer and do what they wanted, and I'd want that for when Dan and I have pets. So he would have a rabbit because he loves rabbits. He had Russell the rabbit. But anyway, yeah, so that's the 25 questions. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I would love it if you would just leave one fact about you. If you are one of my subscribers, I'd love to know something about you. It can be anything. It could be answering one of these questions, but I'd love to know a little fact about you. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and you're having a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.